I'm going to compare these two air purifiers. This one, the brand is Vendfo, and I got it as a sample from the brand so that I could tell you about it. And I purchased the other one, which is a Priestley brand. So first we'll talk about the area that is covered by each one. Vendfo can cover 1,750 square feet and give you 4 complete changes of air per hour in a 312 square foot room. Now, Priestley brand only gives you 346 square foot maximum coverage, and it can change the air completely one time in 1 hour. So Vendfo clearly wins that competition. Also, Vendfo has a 360-degree intake design. All around the bottom half of it are intake holes on all 4 sides. So that's the 360-degree area that it takes the air into, and it purifies it, and then it blows out the top. And then, of course, they both blow out the top. And Priestley has intake holes on 2 sides. As far as filters, the Vendfo has a pre-filter and a filter, which is a high efficiency particulate air filter and activated carbon. So that's a pretty good filter system. However, Priestley removes 99.97% of particles down to 0.3 microns. So it clearly wins this category. Vendfo has a timer shutoff feature. You can set it to go off automatically in 2 hours, or 6 hours, or 12 hours. That's a nice feature. The Priestley model does not shut off automatically. You have to shut it off. They both have sleep mode, and they're both very quiet. Priestley has its controls on top. So you press the start button and it turns it on, but then you have to hit it one more time, and then all of the buttons come on. It has a fan with 3 speeds, and now it's on high. So this is the loudest noise that it makes. This is silent mode. That's one, when you turn on the fan, that's the lowest sound. You can't hardly hear it at all, but you can feel it. It is working. And then you've already heard it at its loudest. It has an indicator light for when the filter is going to need to be changed soon. You'll have plenty of time after that light comes on to warn you to order a new filter. And when you get it, you'll want to first turn the unit off, and then you turn it upside down. And you turn this lever here, and the whole bottom comes off. And you take the old filter out and put the new one in, and then put the bottom back on and turn that lever and be sure it's secure. Then turn it over again and you're all set. This one also has an indicator light. Its lights are on the front. I'm going to have to come around and turn that one on because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, it's at the bottom. Here's the fan. It's on sleep right now. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. So you hit the fan again, it goes up 1, and it's blowing more, but you can still hardly hear it. And then medium, and then high. This is as much noise as it makes. Then on this side is automatic shut off, where you can set it for 2 hours, 6 hours, or 12 hours. So that's controlled over here, and you hit it again for each time you want to go up. Plus this also notifies you about when you need a new filter. Oh, while it's on, I want to show you the light. It's very pretty. If you wanted to have it in a bedroom, see that blue light? It's very pretty at night. They both have a scent diffuser, and it's in the center of each one on top. I'll show you on this one, maybe. Yes, you push it over and half of it comes off, and there's this little cotton pad in there, and you just put a couple of drops of essential oil in a scent that you like, and it will diffuse that scent all over the room. And this is the same way on this one. When you want to change the filter on the Vendfo, you take the off the bottom and you take out the old filter and put the new one in. So those are the main differences in these two. As you can see, they're almost the same size, and they both work very well. I've had both of them running in different places in the house. But as I told you, one is better at some features and the other one is better at other features. So you just have to think about your own situation, what you need, and maybe you just want one to put in a closet. You might want the little Priestley, because it will just sit there and run, and you don't have to worry about it. And it's very quiet and it does the job. So he actually is a professional filter manufacturer. So of course they have outstanding ability to effectively purify various pollutants. They're in that business. And their air cleaner is ozone free and environmentally friendly. And they have 1, 2, 3 of the same certifications that Vendfo has. So the first 3 that I'll tell you about, both of these have, and that's CARB certified, which meets California Air Resources Board standards for low emissions. FCC certified, meets Federal Communications Commission requirements for electromagnetic safety, and ETL listed, Underwriters Laboratories testing and certification, and available for California. And then Priestley also has EPA, and Vendfo has CE certified, which complies with European safety and environmental standards, and ROHS certified, which means Restricted Hazardous Substances Compliance. DOE certified, Department of Energy efficiency standards. So those are the certifications that they have. You can tell that they're both quality products, and they both are doing what they're supposed to be doing.